Everyone, how are you doing today? My name is Karina and welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing the panning journey, this time with an update for My Skin is in Project Pan, a fantastic ladies collaboration which focuses on using up your skincare. As usual with my progress, lots of good progress being made and some new products rolling out, some new replacements coming in. So we've got lots to talk about for this video and lots of products to discuss. So without further ado, let's just dive into this rolling project and see what progress I have made over the month of April. Starting with my first step for the nighttime, of course, is the cleansing balm. So this is generally my first cleanse stage that I enjoy doing. And at this point, I have in the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Meltaway Cleansing Balm in the scent Peach Thyme. You will see a video of where I was a month ago, and again, I do use this one pretty much every night. Have been enjoying this, loving the scent. Yep, so good. I will throw a video up as well, but that is where we're at. So we're getting really close down to the bottom here-ish, I think. So making very good progress on this guy, and I am enjoying using it. As I mentioned, the Farmacy Cleansing Balm I think is my second favorite formula. Guys! Look how mangled that is, oh my goodness. This of course is my OK Purifying Gel Cleanser. This has been in my shower now for 13 months. The cleansers take me forever. And I'm very bad at using this kind of cleanser, right, a liquid cleanser, unless I'm in the shower, because then it's just easier. I find it's too much hassle to do the cleansing balm and then something like this, so at least to do that at the sink every night. But as you guys can see, it's done, finally. I just managed, barely anything there. I just managed to get this done on my last shower, no, 2 showers ago. 2 showers ago, so barely got it done, but barely done still counts as done. So this is finally there, and it's not like it was a bad product. It wasn't a foaming product, and of course I will do more extensive reviews in my empties videos, but I'm just so excited to get it done because I've been working on it for so long. Obviously, with this packaging, it was impossible to mark or to really be able to accurately tell where I was, and I don't deal with weights. So this has been in for quite a while. This has been in since the beginning of this project, and it is finally leaving this project. The next item is my toner. So this is, of course, the Glowoasis Dermelect Toner, supposed to be very dewy. So I did enjoy using this one in the morning, and that's generally where I did use it, although there were some times I did use this twice a day. So to check out our progress marks, this is where I started when I rolled it into the project. That was the use for 1 month. The second month, a little less use. This, of course, this is when my husband started using this product. And of course, now we're down to here. But I am going to count this as done because I cannot get this thing off the top. And I can't get this product out. So, it is done. Obviously, when my husband started using this, it went much faster. And then to finish the last little bit, because I was alternating between like a day toner and a night toner, but then I did go to using this twice a day to make sure we did get it done as well. But yeah, amazing progress, much faster than I originally anticipated. Again, because I've been able to incorporate a toner into my husband's skincare routine, which he does at night, which is awesome. So we're going to get through a lot of toners, which is great. So you'll be seeing his progress helping me out. But again, this was when we had the February cruise. There was, some time I wasn't using it. But that first month there, that would be kind of the standard approximation for how much I would use at a particular time. But this product is now done, and I'm very excited. Again, roll-ins for all these new items will be after I talk through all the progress. Next up, we have my eye serum. So I would use this as my first eye step, and then I would go in with an eye cream after that, just because I tend to have kind of drier under eyes in there. This one is supposed to be good for anti-puff and anti-dark circle. The puffiness isn't really an issue for me, but the dark circles are. Not sure how much this is helping, but we're making progress. And been making consistent progress. This is where it was when I rolled it in, and I had only used it like once to test it out before that, maybe twice. So it's not like this was completely full to the top at any point. This is where I was at the start of last month, and this is where I am now. Now this product does go basically all the way to the bottom, so basically right there. So I anticipate I have probably another 2 months for this particular item before rolling it out. But I'm also excited to move on to other things because I have so many eye products in my collection because BoxyCharm likes to send them to me. So, making progress, and we'll continue working on it. Right, my wonderful Glow Recipe product. This is my Plump Hyaluronic Acid Serum. I am making pretty good progress on this, and because I'm not marking the bottle, because apparently I'm sentimental about Glow Recipe, it's just such cute packaging. You'll see the photo of where I was last time. And that, of course, was just around here-ish or so, just a little bit above this core label here. And as you guys can tell, and I'll put up a picture so you can see it a little bit better, I am now about here. So a little bit under where that label is starting. So I'm making really good progress on this, and I am enjoying it. Big thank you to Sarah, who left a comment on my last video. Now I feel silly, because in fact, there we go. It does have a pump. Now, packaging, you know, some of it's really durable and sometimes it breaks really easily. So I had tried to do this at the beginning. There we go. To take the top off. But maybe I was like pressing like this too hard. I don't know what it was. But I couldn't get the top off when I rolled this item in originally. So I thought, you know, this was just, you know, just one of these kind of fun little things like this, which was annoying to use. And I'm always scared of breaking packaging because you never know like how easily something is going to break. So I didn't like go full might trying to rip this off. But now I can get the cap off, and now I have a pump, which makes this a little bit nicer to use. And I can use more of the proper 1 to 2 pumps each time rather than trying to dump a bunch out and play roulette with this item. So, big thank you to Sarah, because that just makes this so much easier. I do feel a little bit silly, but again, I didn't want to risk breaking the packaging because then that would be really annoying and really bad. So, in case any of you are like me, just pull on this guy just a little bit harder to get it off. But anyway, we're making great progress on it. I do enjoy reaching for this item. And we'll just keep going. Well, the Glow Recipe Serum I use in the morning. The Dermelect is the one that I use at night. This is a retinol serum. So again, main reason why I tend to use this guy at night. And we've been making pretty good progress here. So you can see the marks fairly consistent, although we do have a bit more of a jump from where we were last update to now. So again, lots still in here. This has been in since the beginning of the project, and it's still going to take me quite a while to use this. When I do use this, I tend to use 5 drops at a time, 2 on each cheek, 1 on the forehead, so I can cover the whole face and start to bring it down my neck a little bit. Sometimes I'm bad at that last component. But even using that much, right, the 5 drops every day, or basically every day, that's still all the progress we made. So, I mean, great value for your money. This is lasting really well, especially because it does seem to be, just get some product in there. Like, there's the item right there for us. But, yeah, progress is progress. You'll still see this guy for probably quite a while. Now to get into my moisturizers. Last month, of course, with my Tarte Hydrating Moisturizer, the Hydrating Boost, this is the one I'm using during the day, very lightweight gel formula. Last month, I didn't use very much of it, mainly because I was focusing on other moisturizers that were in other projects. So this month, I did try to prioritize this guy, and I did pretty well with this. Really starting to move this down. Again, I'll have a video so you can see it better, but we're all the way down there, which seems to be halfway? Seems to be about halfway. I don't mark these just because it's so hard to mark because it goes all wavy on the top. So, yeah, you'll see the video so you can see that progress, but it is so much better than what I had last time. So we'll just keep on going, keep making progress on this guy. It's probably going to be another at least 2 months, but that'll be nice for the transition in the summer. Now, while I was better with the Tarte Moisturizer, the Wishful one, I was not. This is my Wishful Honey Balm Gently Moisturizer. I use this at night because it is very thick, heavy, rich. It basically is a moisturizer and a sleeping mask all rolled together in one. And because I was prioritizing a little bit more something else you'll see in this project a little bit later, plus I do have a night moisturizer rolled into my Drop 10 by Summer, this got backburnered a little bit, although I did use it mainly on those nights where it's like, I have a headache, I'm going to bed, or I'm rushed, and it's nice to incorporate some steps together. So of course you will have seen where I was last month, and that's where I'm at now. So again, you'll see the video so you can see it a little bit better, so it's not all washed out. I think it's like way down here. And if you guys can see through the packaging, it doesn't go all the way down. So I think I'm getting really close to this. And yeah, it smells fine, but yeah, I kind of slacked on this, you guys. My bad. But I will keep going with it. I'll make it more of a priority this coming month. But again, I was kind of focusing on some other items, both in this project and in other projects as well. The super expensive 111 Skin. This is their Rose Gold Brightening Facial Treatment Mask. It is supposed to do so much stuff. It's supposed to diminish the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. It's supposed to reinforce and protect skin barrier function. It has 24 karat gold to enhance skin radiance, to boost your complexion and even your skin tone. And it is supposed to rejuvenate and nourish lackluster skin. I had got, so reflective, apologies. I had gotten this as like a pack of 5 in BoxyCharm, and I wasn't using them because they're so expensive. This is now the 3rd one that I have used. I have 2 remaining left, so although I'll talk about it here, you're not going to see this particular packaging in my empties, because when I finish all of the sheet masks, I'll put the whole box in my empties. So just so you guys know, if you do watch my empties as well, but this has so much in it. Oh, okay. So obviously you have the sheet mask, which is single use and it's fine. I probably leave it on for like half an hour or so because it's expensive. But as you guys can see, it does have 30 milliliters of product in here. And what that means is after you do your sheet mask, there's like, it's like up to here. Like there's a ton of serum just hanging out at the bottom. So as I've talked about with all my other sheet masks, what I do, you know, on the next day or whatever, I'll go into it with my hands, scoop some out, put that on my face, kind of like as a leave-on mask, and do it that way. And, oh, it takes me forever. Like, I don't do it every day, although I should because, you know, it's open. But it takes me weeks to finish this guy. And I did this mask towards the beginning of April, so I think it was like a week ago I actually finished it, because again, all the serum down at the bottom. But yeah, sheet mask is done. Again, of course, this was also a goal like the toner was. So, you know, sheet mask, although it is technically a one-time use, all of that serum really adds up. So, but this guy's done. This next item is my Mary Kay Pink Clay Mask. Now, this I tend to use once or twice a week. These are where my marks are. So this is where I started in the project. That's where I was 2 months ago, this month, and now it's actually done. Now, I did not use it very many times this month. I think I maybe got 2 uses out of it, which was not this much progress. Just letting you guys know that right up front. I think there was some, so even though I showed my flashlight through it so I could see where it was to do the markings, I think there was a bit of product just kind of stuck up on the side, which is why these markings are so high and why this was 2 uses. Mismarking, but this item is now done. I'm excited to have this done, mainly because one, this mask was just okay. I don't think clay masks really are for my skin type, which is kind of more of a normally kind of skin, kind of panning, but so not my favorite. Plus I have so many masks I need to be working on, so it's nice. So even though I do have a fair number of masks in rotation currently, it'll be nice to bring something new in to make more progress on all the masks that I have. So this item is also done, which was a surprising finish because, again, it wasn't clearly marked properly. Now, this Mary Kay mask, I did have the goal to finish. This is their Time-Wise Gel Replenishing Mask. This one I was using as a sleeping mask, which is one of the ways that you can use this product. And these are where my markings were. So, again, making good progress. This is about where I was last month, and I have managed to finish this off. But it did take a lot of work to finish it off. So, this mask, again, because it goes over the moisturizer, my night mask, that would be too much with the Wishful. So to try to get this done is one of the reasons why the Wishful mask got less use. So, and I just finished this last night because apparently it just wanted to keep on going. So there we go. There's like basically nothing that I can get out of there, and I'm not going to cut into it. This is a mask I do have more of in my collection because I kept forgetting that I had a backup, and it's like, oh, I should buy another of these. So you'll be seeing more of these eventually, but for now, I'm glad to have this rolling out so I can roll on something a little bit more that I'm very excited for. All right, moving into body products. So first up is my body scrub. You guys can already tell it is empty. This is the body scrub from Spring Moments in Tulip Fields. This was not very exfoliating at all. So I was using this more as a soap. So again, nice little bit of exfoliation in the soap. As you can see, that was the progress I made within 1 month. So this is a lot of use on this guy. This is where I was at the start of last month, and obviously it is now completely done. This is very exciting because this product was ridiculously old in my collection, but it just didn't really appeal to me, like a very light floral scent. The scrub wasn't very good, so I'm very excited to have this guy done. Also, no surprise, is going to be my body cream. So, of course, Bath and Body Works. This is their 24-hour hydration body cream in Secret Wonderland. Oh, which just smells so good. There is some product, like up here, you can probably see that a little bit. But the scissors I was using, it's very jaggedy edges, so it couldn't quite reach it, and I wasn't going to go get a tool because I was being lazy. But this is now done as well. I do cut these open because usually you can get like another 1-2 uses. And again, I'm very generous with my uses. So for you, that may be a lot more. The notes of this were lovely, right? Luscious strawberry, frosted jasmine petals, and white amber. Yeah, I did enjoy that a lot. Nice for the April month. There's a little transition time there for us. And so this is another completed item. And the last item, so to kind of become a bit more of a permanent, because I was doing kind of one-offs before, and now it's like, okay, this is a product category I need to be working on. And that, of course, is body oil. So starting off with the bio oil, this is the 200 milliliters? Yeah, 200 milliliter size. Where I started last month was up here. And if this wants to get flat, there we go. You can see where I am at now. I use this once or twice a week, full body application after my lotion. And oh, that combo, so good. Right, this, like, I have fairly soft skin, and then I started moisturizing more regularly. But then when I put this on top, oh, that really helps with the soft smoothness feel. So I am enjoying that quite a lot to really help hydrate the skin. So 1 or 2 uses a week, that got me to there. And every time I use it, I do see a little bit of progress on it. And so when I started using this, I was like, oh, this is going to go really quickly. So then I kind of backed off of it just a little bit, which is ridiculous because I have so many, not only bio oils, but oils in general. So I should just keep going with it and not be scared to use it. But that's what I got to in 1 month. Again, April is a busier month for me, and I did kind of back off a little bit, but at least once a week, I think is what it averages out to, some weeks twice a week. But yeah, good progress, and I'm excited to keep playing with this. And I'm glad that I noticed a difference with it right away that makes it more worth it. Obviously, it's not for a quick get ready to go to bed, because I do try to moisturize every night. So when you want to take a little bit more time, you want to pamper yourself a little bit more, or you have that time available, that's when this becomes a really good combo. Okay, trying to hold everything, very difficult. But these are all of the items that I have finished. This is 7, which means this is probably my best month so far in terms of number of items rolled out. Again, some of these were easier, right? A sheet mask technically is more of a gimme product. For me, the lotion generally on the easier side as well. But I did have more challenging items such as the toner, the cleanser, stuff that's been in here a little bit longer. So I'm very excited. So we need replacements for all of this stuff. So to replace this cleanser, I do have a cleanser that you guys would have seen in my skincare plan to pan for 2023, which I think is going to take me beyond 2023. So partly for that reason, and partly because this next guy is super old. I want to kind of prioritize that first before I get into that cleanser you guys have kind of seen as kind of pegged to pan. This cleanser is from Clarisonic. So this is like that free sample of cleanser. I mean, it's got 30 mils, so it's a generous sample. But the cleanser that comes with when you get a Clarisonic, which was a thing like forever ago, this has been sitting in my bathroom in like my everyday drawer. So I have a little basket, a little bit bigger than this. I've got a basket for the morning where I keep all my morning products for my skincare. I have a basket for night where I keep all my night ones. And this was my cleanser I had in the bathroom to use at night as my double cleanse. And don't use it, which is why cleansers only happen in the shower. At least this type of cleanser only happens in the shower. And because I was working on the OK, I was prioritizing that. And this literally just sat. And I've been working on this for a ridiculously long time. Again, nothing consistently. It's been very like, oh, once in a blue moon. So that being said, I do have some progress, and you may be able to see that difference of color there. This is the Clarisonic Refreshing Gel Cleanser. It is supposed to gently clarify and balance. So again, that's not exactly directed for my skin type, but I'll still use it anyway because I have it. That is my starting mark. I'm sure for a lot of people this is going to be a gimme product. I doubt I can have this done in a month. I mean, maybe I'll try, but knowing myself, not going to happen. So maybe nonetheless, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Again, obviously not much product in here because I have used some of it and it only started at 30 mils. But this is the first product that I'm rolling in. To replace the toner, this is something you did also see in that plan to pan video. And that, of course, is this guy here from Farmacy, the Deep Sweep 2% BHA pore cleaning toner with moringa and papaya. I have used one of these before, and by me, I mean myself and my husband, because I think he did use it a little bit. This was originally my welcome gift to BoxyCharm that I had picked when I first subscribed 2 years ago now at this point, actually. This is obviously not that one, because that has been finished up. This came to me in a BoxyCharm. So this is the toner that I'm going to start using. Now, I do have other toners happening elsewhere, and this is one I think I would use mainly at night, which you do know I have this is Fantasy. I did roll in a toner for the Prompt Ugly packaging that my husband and I are both using, and we are making good progress on it. It's a nice little slight spoiler for the next update for it. But that being said, I don't know how much use this is going to have. So I'm going to use it. What I'll probably do is there's a morning toner that I'll probably be using. I'll use that in the morning. And then my husband will be focusing on the toner, and this is Fantasy. And I'll alternate between that toner and this one until that one is done. And then I'll be using this one at night. So I'll have a morning and night toner, which will affect my progress on the toner. But my husband then will be moving on to this one exclusively. So that's the plan. And because I haven't even shown you what it looks like, because clearly it's still in the box, this is the toner here. So again, as you guys can see, completely full up to the top there. So no point in marking it at this point. And of course we do have this lovely line, so we'll be able to see it as we progress through this toner. So progress will probably be a bit slow on this to start, especially compared to what I've been doing with the Glowoasis. But then as we knock out at least the one in This Is Fantasy, you'll see a lot more progress on this guy moving forward. The gimme item. So to replace said sheet mask, I'm gonna go with, again, I do have, I think, at least another 2 of these, but I think that'd be boring if I did the same sheet mask back to back. But luckily for you guys, BoxyCharm sent me a box of 3 sheet masks. They're all the same, from the same brand, same type. And that, of course, is this guy right here. This comes from Vitasquares. This is the Cranberry and Apple Probiotic Repair Face Mask. It is supposed to be nourishing, repairing, moisturizing, made with apple cranberry extract, vitamin C, multipeptides, probiotics, prebiotics, and postbiotics. Whew, lots of stuff in there. I've obviously not used this before because I just opened the box. There were 3 of these in the box. You'll see more of these as long as I like, you know, it's decent. Right? So, not sure I can smell anything through the packaging, but I'll let you guys know if it's a very strong scented sheet mask like the Sephora Pineapple one was from last month. But this is going to be the new one that I'm going to focus on in May. And again, depending on how much serum is in here, I feel like there's going to be at least a little bit. But this will be the new item. As I talked about earlier, I have so many masks that I need to get going on to get using up. So to replace the Mary Kay Pink Clay Mask, it is not going to be a clay mask. And I think I'm going to go for something much more moisturizing. And what I have picked is fairly recent from BoxyCharm, so it's nowhere near my oldest mask. But it is one that, because of the ingredients, I'm a little bit freaked out about how long it's going to last. And that, my box doesn't look the best. What is this guy here? This is from Korres. This is their probiotic. Let's give you the English side. The probiotic mask. Yeah, the probiotic super dose face mask. And why this mask freaks me out just a little bit is because it claims to have the highest ever content of real Greek yogurt. So, I like yogurt in things, like in a smoothie. Yogurt makes a huge difference to the taste and everything. But if I'm going to like eating yogurt on its own, I don't like it. I can't do it. So I'm a little bit nervous. This was a choice item for me, but that was mainly because I didn't like the other choices. So, we'll see. So because I'm a little bit freaked out about the Greek yogurt, I'm rolling it in now because I want to get going on this before anything weird happens with it. It does have a 6-month shelf life after opening, so again, faster than other masks. This is the bottle or the tub here. Nice little safety seal on top. Oh, there's the mask. It is completely full to the top. Yeah. I assume that's a yogurt scent. Possibly. Oh, so full. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. So, this is where I'm at. It is completely new. I have never used this before. So we'll see how it goes, but it is going to be very like moisturizing, hydrating, which I think my skin needs a little bit. It also, came with this little scooper, which is always nice. It does say Korres on it. You might be able to see it there. I always like getting scoopers. Probably not the one I'm going to use, because I do have one that came with a product I'll show you in actually just a moment, which has a little bit more of like a scooping section on it. But it's always nice to have more of these. So this is going to be my new mask, and this is probably going to be a long haul item because there is, at least it seems like there's a lot in here. It's 100 milliliters. Which is more than the Mary Kay mask. The Mary Kay mask had 85 on both of them. So more product in here, and we'll see how it goes. And it looks very thick. Also familiar from the Pan to Plan skincare video. So to replace this Mary Kay Thyme Gel mask, which I used as a sleeping mask, I will be rolling in this guy. So this is the Glow recipe. This is their watermelon sleeping mask. Yeah, watermelon glow sleeping mask. This is obviously before they reformulated, so their new reformulation has like AHAs and all of that fun stuff in it, so it is more treating as well. And I have used a small sample size of it, and that took me forever to use up. So this product having 80 mils is probably going to take me quite a while. Yeah, never been used, so a little bit on the lid there. But yeah, so we'll play with this. I'm very excited. Whoops. Great time to be rolling it in, right? Spring for summer, and it's going to last forever. But this is the next item joining the project. Again, keeping things very consistently with rolling in the same type of item. To replace the body scrub, I am also going to be rolling in an item that is also quite old in my collection, but I have used before and I know I enjoy it, and it's going to be great. To replace the Spring Moments Tulip Fields, we're bringing in the Body Shop, the Strawberry Body Polish. This smells so good. So I love their strawberry scent. They do such a good job with it. And you can see all of those scrubby bits in there. So again, it's a nice exfoliant without it's definitely not a harsh one. So if you want to feel like your skin is peeling off, that's not this. But it does actually feel like it's doing something compared to the last one I worked on. I don't think I have used this. It's possible I might have. But as you guys can probably see, and I have marked it right there for us, this has been sitting down in the basement for a very, very long time. So I'm excited to finally pull this guy in. Now, to replace the Bath & Body Works, the body cream. Normally, I kind of alternate between a lotion and a cream, so I get use out of both, and I usually am pulling Bath & Body Works stuff. But this month, I am going to do something a little bit different within the body moisturization category, because I'm going to roll in this basket here. These have been in my bathroom. So I have like a little container thing that sits up on top of the counter. And, you know, these are like, oh, so close to being done. So like, let's just finish them up. But the problem is they've just been sitting there because, you know, when I have stuff in projects, I tend to focus on them. And if something isn't in a project, I tend to not use it. Especially with skincare and body care. And especially in those categories where I prefer to have, you know, one thing for that open at times. For example, like, yes, I do have 2 toners, but one's day, one's night. So to get into like 3 toners like I technically have now, right, a little bit of a balancing act, stresses me out just a tiny little bit, but that's not going to last for very long, so it's fine. But if I was to have like 2 full-size day moisturizers in here, like, ugh, plus the progress wouldn't be very good. So I have all of these. Now, there is not much in here. Most of these, as you can probably tell, are like hotel types of body moisturization products. And they do take up space. Now, I don't think they have any value. I will confirm that when I eventually get these prepped for an empties video. But I want to use them up. So that is what I'm going to do. I am going to roll all of these in, which I know technically isn't a whole lot of product. But then at least I can get all of these knocked out and feel good about it. Plus still work on stuff in other projects. So we're going to work through what I have in here. Starting off with this guy. Now this guy probably does have some value to it. It's upside down at the moment. This is from Truly. This is their body lotion in Ocean Floral. Despite, you know, having, well, I guess that's a seashell. But this is crazy. I don't know how old it is. I'm probably getting about as old as the body scrub that I finished off, but it still, yeah, it still smells fine. It hasn't dried out, and this is about the mark from the bottom of it. So, but I have put it this way just so it's ready to use and just get done. That's the first one. I do have 2 of these guys, obviously a hotel stuff. This is the Earth Tempo Body Care Hydrating Lotion. I have 2 of these. 15 mils in these guys. First one is, I think, about there. So there's no point in me hanging on to this. Just get it done. Second one is about there. So, again, just going to get them used up. these aren't going to be able to cover my entire body, I doubt, so maybe it will, who knows. But this is their hydrating lotion, and we're going to knock both of these out as well. This one probably has some value to it. I don't know where I got this from. This is the J.R. Watkins, their hand and body lotion, their Naturals Aromatherapy line. This one has lavender. Yeah, it's not my favorite scent. Just lavender in general is my favorite scent. So let's just use this up. It has 29 milliliters in it. And again, because it's one of those more like dump it out kind of products, you guys can see it's pretty full. I may have used it, I may not have, I'm not sure. Just gonna dump it out and put it all over my body. So not so great for hand lotion, because I do prefer to like a squeezy tube or something for that. So we'll just get it in as a body lotion and knock out this scent hopefully pretty quickly. And then I've just knocked it over. This one is the most recent one. This is from the Westin, which is the hotel that my husband and I stayed at in Florida for one night before our Caribbean cruise. So this was just like February, so this is very recent. This is their white tea with aloe extract body lotion. Yeah, the Heavenly by Westin Spa line. I've marked it there, but that's not the most accurate mark, because that is definitely like up on the side of it. But you may be able to see down in there, like, it's much lower down. So there's a bit up on the side. So again, not a very accurate mark, but that's the mark I felt comfortable using. Again, not a lot of product in here, 30 mils of product. So, you know, 30, about 60, if that was full, like this is what, 80 max mils? So it's not going to take me very long. But again, the whole point is just to get this will be another 5 items out. So I don't have this clutter hanging around for, oh, I don't have any body moisturization products in any of my projects. I should use these, because I have other things that are also open. So that is what I'm going to do for this month. I know it is a little bit different compared to my normal months, but again, I just want to get all of this out because it's a lot of clutter. And with all of that, we have finally made it through all the progress and the new roll-ins. So very quickly before ending this video, again, thank you for sticking around. Let's talk about the goals that I have for next month. So I have 4 goals that I'm going to be setting. Again, all of these goals are going to be for completion. Again, no surprise. So we'll start with this guy, the sheet mask. So cranberry and apple. We'll see how many uses I get out of, you know, digging up all of this serum afterwards. Second goal, also no surprise, it's going to be all of these assorted body moisturization products just to get them out, to get them done. Third goal is going to be on the Farmacy cleansing balm. Again, getting really low down there. This is smaller. It's only 50 mils anyway, so that's going to be even less product than it may look. I'm not entirely sure, and I do use this every day. So we'll get this guy knocked out as well. And because I was really slacking on this guy last month, again, I do want to prioritize and get this guy done so I can roll in a new night moisturizer. Because BoxyCharm likes to send me ones that are specific to night as well. So we'll just keep that ball rolling and get a new night moisturizer in. So that will be exciting. But that is the 4th completion goal that I'm going to set for this month. Obviously, all of these other items, besides the ones that are currently empty, are also going to be, let's see what kind of progress I'm able to make and keep the ball rolling, right? Keep those empties accumulating. Obviously, the skincare empties are a big component of my empties videos value, because if you are interested in empties videos where I do reviews of the, or at least mini reviews of the products, I do that all in the empties video, and there's a lot of high value items in here, which also kind of brings a value of my overall empties up. So if you're interested in that, feel free to check it out. But otherwise, we are finally at the end of this video today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Have a wonderful day.